There are times when the team is almost ready. Almost. Solid offensive line, promising quarterback, efficient running game, coach with identity. But there's one piece missing. A vulnerable area that, if not filled, could compromise the entire machine. In the case of the Colts, the gap is clear, and the solution might be on the other side of the conference. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like and your comment. The name is Jermaine Pratt. According to Mo Moton from Bleacher Report, the Bengals linebacker is the ideal target to complete the Colts puzzle this offseason. With EJ Speed leaving for the Texans, the Indianapolis defense is without its starting will. And with the arrival of Lou Anarumo, the former defensive coordinator of Cincinnati, to lead the unit, the connection is almost natural. Pratt even reportedly requested a trade back in February, according to Ian Rappaport. The opportunity is on the table. Let's get to the facts. Pratt comes off his best season in his career. There were 143 total tackles, 80 solo, 53 defensive stops, numbers that show volume and presence. On the other hand, there are vulnerabilities in coverage. A allowed rating of 103.5 and 3 touchdowns surrendered on 79 targets. Nothing that detracts from his importance as a functional piece in a system he knows like few others. And that's exactly what the Colts need right now: functionality. This isn't about finding an all-pro. It's about filling a strategic gap with a player who knows the scheme, has experience, and comes hungry. Pratt is in the last year of his contract. 3 years, $20.3 million total, and wouldn't cost much in terms of draft capital. In other words, low risk, high potential return. For a team that is already heavily invested in key areas and has a real growth window in 2025, this is the kind of move that shows foresight. Looking at the Colts today is seeing a young, talented roster that for the first time in years has a coherent structure. Shane Steichen showed results in 2024. Anthony Richardson returned well from injury. The running back duo is dynamic. Michael Pittman Jr. is established. And the defense under Anarumo promises aggressiveness and organization. But at the second level, there's a lack of depth. Cameron McGrone is more of a special teams player. Jalen Carleys is a second-year bet. You don't compete in January with hopes. You compete with ready players, and that's what Pratt brings: readiness. A linebacker who knows the demands of the system, who won't need a long adjustment period, who knows how to recognize formations, align teammates, and attack gaps with discipline. He won't solve everything alone. He won't change the unit's level, but he will prevent it from crumbling. He will close gaps, lead by example, and give young players time to grow without pressure. And don't be mistaken, the AFC is brutal, with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow. If you don't have an organized defense, you're done. And to be organized, you need communication, discipline, and cohesion. Pratt knows all this. He can deliver all of it, even more so under a coordinator who has already brought out the best in him in Cincinnati. Now, let's be clear. The Colts aren't going to the Super Bowl because of Jermaine Pratt, but they might lose a wild card for not having a player like him on the field. These are the margins of modern NFL. A missed tackle here, a wrong read there, a hole opened at a decisive moment, and there goes the season. If you can avoid that with a 5th-round pick, do it. Don't think twice. The Indianapolis front office has been doing a lucid job, without overspending, without promising what it can't deliver, but also unafraid to correct course when necessary. The arrival of Anarumo was a step in that direction. Now it's about completing the package with reliable pieces. And Pratt is exactly that, an extension of the coordinator on the field. I won't sugarcoat it. This isn't a trade that changes the landscape of the NFL, but it's the kind of fine-tuning that separates those who compete from those who observe. And the Colts, if they want to seize the moment, need to act with precision. Make the trade. Fill that gap. Because in the NFL, the next injury, the next mistake, the next decisive play, all of that is just a snap away. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like and your comment. Until the next video.